Hey guys, how's it going? And today I have something new for you. Today I'm going to be making something called a jelly bottle, and for those of you who don't know what a jelly bottle is, I'm going to be turning this ordinary Diet Coke bottle into a jelly bottle, meaning it won't have its plastic container, it won't have liquid inside, it's going to be 100% jelly. I've never done this before, but I've seen a couple videos and I've always wanted to try it, so let's get started! The things you'll be needing are a box cutter, some duct tape, a bottle of your choice. I've chosen Diet Coke, unflavored gelatin mix, a mixing bowl, and a mixing stirrer tool apparatus. I'm going to be using a fork for this one. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is pour out the contents of your bottle into the mixing bowl. So I'm going to pour off this Diet Coke into here, and I'm going to do tilt pour so I don't get too much bubbles or whatever you call that. Okay, so let's pour it in. Okay, so with that poured into the mixing bowl, I'm gonna slowly peel off the sticker label and try to get as perfect as possible. So you want to be very careful when it comes to pulling out the label here. So that's fine, and we're just gonna put that off to the side. Now that we have our label taken off the bottle, the next thing you want to do is grab your bottle and the box cutter, and what you want to do is be very careful because this thing is very sharp. And you want to cut a thin line just on the side of the bottle. So I'm going to just lay it down on its side, maybe hold it like a pen style, and slowly insert it without putting too much damage into the bottle, too many dents, and just do a thin line. I'm going to do the thin line where the label was. And what you want to do is grab your duct tape and just pull enough length of this cut that you have made, maybe a little bit longer, and what you want to do is tightly seal it with the least amount of air pockets as possible. That looks good right there. You don't want to just slap it on, you kind of want to work your way. So that should be good right there. So over here I have some Knox unflavored gelatin, and you're going to need 8 packets for this. Yeah, let's put this in. I'm going to do 2 at a time. I just did 2. Oh, that dust smells. It smells really bad. And this stuff's supposed to be like edible too. Now with my fork I'm gonna mix it up until the dust went in my mouth. It tastes horrible. And it smells too. So right now there's a lot of clumps, a lot of fizz, and I'm just gonna break it down as much as I can and stir it as much as I can. So while I do that, I'm gonna take a quick break, catch my breath, and I will be back shortly. Okay, so I pretty much got this all stirred up, and a lot of clumps are in here. So much that it looks like it's at least a pack and a half worth of clumps, so I might have to add some more packets here, which I will, let's see, I'll do 2 more. Why not? I mean, I'm going against the actual recipe, but I'm all about making the jelliest of gel bottles. I'm not trying to be basic right now. I'm trying to take it next level. So I'm gonna add another 2 packets here, and I'm gonna stir it up once again. So I got pretty much everything mixed up pretty well. There's a couple clumps here and there. Can't seem to get rid of all of them without taking most of the liquid out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pour it back into this bottle. I'm definitely not gonna be doing it here over my table. I'm gonna take this over to the sink and fill it up real quick. Okay, so I have filled up my bottle. It looks like that it lost most of its color during the mixing process, and now it looks like there are no leaks whatsoever, but to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put an extra layer of tape just in case, because if this spills in my refrigerator, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. So the next step from here is I'm gonna have to put this in my refrigerator for a couple hours for it to firm up into its jelly mold, and I hope this comes out really good or decent. Every time I've tried making something, it was always an epic fail. So I'm gonna put this in my refrigerator for a couple hours, and I will be right back to you guys when we have to peel it off and put the label back on. So it has been about 4 hours since I put this in the refrigerator, and it looks decent, I guess. The top here, it looks like the fizz turned into jelly, so let's see how that turns out. So I don't really have like a cylinder top. It looks like it stopped right here, but I think it fully formed. It feels kind of squishy, but no leaks or anything, so I think this is ready to open. I'm gonna remove the duct tape and go back to that slit that we cut open earlier. That looks good. Yeah, nothing leaked out. Okay, so back to the slit that we cut open earlier in the video. This is what we're going to use to get a scissor in, just so we can cut around it and peel off the plastic casing. So I'm just going to remove the cap here because we're going to be needing that. Oh, looks like I stepped right into it. Already messed it up. And we're just going to have to peel this off. And so far this feels really, really funny. Oh. Okay, so let's just try to shimmy off the top. As I expected, we don't really have a cylinder top compared to this. Okay, almost there. It looks like I made huge cuts into the bottle. And it looks like some of it's just sticking to the bottle still, like it didn't even settle. And oh my god! Why? This is horrible. It broke in half. All this hard work. It's not even worth trying to get this bottom part off unless I just squeeze it out. This is a jelly bottle fail. I can't believe it just broke in half. Oh, I'm so mad. But we gotta finish what we started. So let's put the label on. And there you have it. I'm so mad! I wonder if you could eat this. So that's my video for today. If you guys like what you see, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to follow me on other social media. You'll see the links all down below for my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's my video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!